Hi, it's Abby Dyer Emanet, course creation coach and content strategist. And I wanted to jump on and talk a little bit about a simple approach for course creation. So I know that many of you have probably thought about recording a course, and all of the things are what kept you from doing it. So I want to talk to you a little bit about what I've done to create 4 profitable online courses and show you how it really can be a simple process to do it. But there is a formula to it, there's a strategy to it, and I'm going to share that with you today. Now, this conversation and this training is good for someone who is feeling overwhelmed by the idea of creating an online course. You are overwhelmed by the tech, you are overwhelmed by the idea of recording. There are so many pieces, and you want so much to get your gift out into the world. And I know this because this was me. This was me 2 years ago. I wanted to help more women be able to share their gift with the world, become online coaches. And it was so stuck and felt overwhelmed with all the things. I bought expensive courses, I bought expensive tools, like a teleprompter and a really fancy camera. And those things just really aren't necessary for you to be able to create an effective course. So let me flip to this is my course creation blueprint. And this is how I have approached creating online courses. And that is from the first 4 profitable online courses that I created to the last couple that I've done here in the last couple of months. There is a very simple way to approach the blueprint for a course, and let's talk about that. So the first thing is strengths, skills, values, and purpose. And where some of you might go, oh, well, I already know that about myself. Here's my suggestion. If you aren't getting all the clients you want, you aren't booked as much as you want, you haven't created your online course yet, or are running into any other kinds of challenges, I can promise you need to spend some time here. You need to understand your own strengths, skills, values, and purpose so that you can share the gift that you have with the world. But it's important that you understand those things about you, and it helps you determine what you have to offer to a client or a student. So spend some time there. Spend some time understanding what's really important to you, what you feel like your purpose or gift is to the world. And then you will be able to create a course that is on point for your ideal client. One of the biggest pieces of online courses that people get wrong is it doesn't have a clear transformation. So I talk to people often in alignment calls or in coaching calls, and they talk about what they want to create, and it sounds beautiful. It really does. But from a marketing perspective, it isn't going to show your client or student what kind of transformation they're going to get. People want to pay for transformation and not education. And so you need to have a clear transformation. They're going from point A to point B. This is really critically important. And I need you to focus on a single transformation, right? So let's use my business, for example. I help female coaches create profitable online courses. I take them from point A, no course or a course they're not happy with, to point B, a completed course. When I did my first course in the online space, I tried to pack everything I knew into that single course. It was completely overwhelming for my students. So that is not the way to create an effective course. So our simple strategy involves really understanding your purpose and values and what it is you want to communicate to clients and customers and students. And the next is that clear transformation that you're going to give them, taking them from point A to point B. Now, the next piece for me is leverage AI, right? I use ChatGPT. Leverage, leverage, leverage. If you have amazing content already, fantastic. You can use ChatGPT to turn that content into an outline and into lessons. It's pretty amazing what technology can do right now. A little scary, but pretty amazing. And so we're going to leverage ChatGPT and AI to help with our course outline. So I start with a very simple approach. And again, you're going to find working with me, listening to my lives and training, that's my goal, is to make it simple for you. I don't want it to be complicated. I don't want there to be barriers that keep you from doing it. So outline, you're going to start with key topic. What is it you're going to do? And let's use an example. So I'm going to teach people how to create a Facebook group. That's my main topic. Well, what do I need to do as subtopics or parts of my outline in order for my student to get there effectively? Well, they need to know what a Facebook group is. They need to see a Facebook group actually in Facebook. They need to create an actual Facebook group. They need to know how to fill a Facebook group. They need to know how to write their description and some of those other things. So those would be the first step of your outline. You're going to start at that level. Don't start with all of the beautifully naming each lesson and module and even the name of the course. Hammer out those key topics, the key topic of your course and the key topics you want for each lesson. And then lastly is creation and delivery. You have to make some decisions. You have to decide, how are you going to come up with the content? Are you going to use AI with some content you've already created? Do you have a blog, a podcast? How are you going to create your content? And then ultimately, how are you going to deliver the course? So better understanding you and your strengths and skills, helping your client with a transformation, leveraging tools like AI and having a really strong outline on topics, and then deciding how you create and deliver that course. That is my course creation blueprint, and it is a simple way to get you from no course to a beautiful course that shares your gift with the world. All right, happy creating. Talk to you soon.